Hi, my name is Steven. I'm from an organization called Pokepress. Suzie, let's start at the beginning. How did you get into voice acting?
Oh, it's a very long story, but to sum it up, I got an audition from a friend who was visiting because they were working with a studio at the time, and they're like, "Oh, I remember you really like doing watching anime and playing video games and stuff like that. So would you be interested to audition?" So I did. Booked the lead part, and that was Kimono Friends, which was my very first anime project. And at the time, I was working a full-time job. I was flying back and forth to record that. But a little bit down the line, I think my company merged and they started letting go of a bunch of departments. So I was cutting a crossroads, like, should I just pursue voice acting or do another 9 to 5 job? So I chose the voice acting route. So fast forward to today, I have moved to LA and I'm currently pursuing that full time.
And once you made that move, what were some of your roles that you got then?
So the very first audition that I received and that I booked was actually Final Fantasy VII Remake for Yuffie. I actually got that audition the day after I arrived in LA from a long road trip. And thereafter, I just kept doing it. So.
And the folks at home might remember that you had a role as Jupiter in Pokemon Evolutions, one of the Team Galactic members. How did that come about?
I think it came as an audition. So what's interesting is I knew Pokemon as, a show that has already been done in Japanese, but in Pokemon Evolutions, it's interesting because it's a prelay project, meaning like it's our English voices that get recorded first, and then the Japanese voices get recorded afterwards. So what it means is the animation is done to our performance. So when I was doing it, I didn't have the traditional video up where I had to match the lip flaps. So I just had a script with no visuals, and it was really cool. They animated to my performance, and then I think the Japanese performance came after. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting tidbit. What was
Yeah.
your sort of approach to the character?
Well, she's kind of a bad. So I try to sort of channel that really smug energy, like looking down at her opponent, which she's a bad guy. So, yeah.
Okay, what have you worked on more recently?
The most recent one that has just ended is Chainsaw Man. Yeah, that was the ongoing one for several weeks now, but it's time flies and season 1 is over, and I hope for season 2 soon.
And where can folks find you online?
You can find me mostly on Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter is just Suzie Yeung, my name, and Instagram is suzie.young. And yeah, I do have a Twitch channel at YesSuzie, YesUzie. But I don't stream as often as I want to, but I'm hoping to do that more soon.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.